Welcome to math class, dear students. This chapter third polynomials. We are already discussed about polynomials in ninth class. What type of polynomials? Zero of a polynomial, value of a polynomial, and types of polynomial. Already we discussed in the ninth class, and also this chapter was again introduced in 10th class. So we are going to this chapter. The contents in this chapter are introduction of a polynomial. Once again we are going to introduce the polynomial. What is polynomial? Which algebraic expression is said to be a polynomial? And the one more concept is geometrical meaning of zeros of the polynomial. And the main important concept of this chapter is relation between zeros and coefficient of a polynomial. And lastly, division algorithm for polynomial. An expression made with constants, variables, and exponents which are combined using addition, subtraction, and multiplication. In these four operations, there is no division here. So the exponents can only be 0, 1, 2, 3. What are the exponents? These are the whole numbers only. And we can use the positive integers. A polynomial cannot have infinite number of terms. That means it must be finite. A polynomial is the combination of algebraic expressions that must be finite. Here polynomial is an expression consisting of constants and constants and variables that involves the non-negative integer or whole number exponential of variables. Now here and non-polynomials. In previous slide we discussed about the polynomial. Polynomial is an algebraic expression. Now observe here 2 plus x square is an algebraic expression. What is algebraic expression? Algebraic expression must consisting a variable and a constant. Suppose here 2 is the constant here and x is the variable. The combination of these two, that means a constant and a variable, is combined with a addition. So combination of variable and constant is known as an algebraic expression. In this algebraic expression, the x exponent must be a whole number or non-negative integer, then it is said to be a polynomial. Now observe here 2 plus x to the power of minus 2. 2 is a constant and x is the variable, but in this polynomial or in this algebraic expression, x to the power of minus 2 is here. Variable exponent is not a whole number. Minus 2 is the not a whole number, it is a negative integer. So if a algebraic expression consisting a constant and variable, the variable must be having the exponent as its non-negative integer or a whole number. So that's why this is non-polynomial. Now observe here x cube minus 5x square. Two terms are here. These are combined with a subtraction. Here x exponent is plus 3, that is a whole number. X exponent is 2. So this is called a polynomial. This algebraic expression is said to be a polynomial. Now observe here x cube minus 5x to the power of minus 2. Here minus 2 is the variable x having the exponent is a negative integer. So this is non-polynomial. Now observe 2x cube minus 5x square plus 9x plus 8. Here 1, 2, 3, 4 terms are combined with addition and subtraction. So this is also a polynomial. Now 2x to the power of minus 3, 5x square plus 9x plus 8. Here all these terms, one of the term, the first term having the variable, its exponent is negative, so it is a non-polynomial. Now observe here, root 5 x square minus 3x plus 2 is the polynomial, because every variable having an exponent is, it's a non-negative integer. Now observe here, 5x square minus 3 root 3x plus 2, it is non-polynomial. Why this is called non-polynomial? Here variable exponent is a rational number. Now if we write this root x in terms of exponential form, we will get x to the power of 1 by 2. Here x to the power of 1 by 2, the exponential is 1 by 2. This 1 by 2 is not a whole number or not a non-integer, it is a rational number. That's why this algebraic expression is non or number of terms here. Now clearly here, a polynomial of one term is called a monomial. Now observe the student here, on example also given here, 2x plus 2x and 3xyz minus 5, 3 by 4 z, etc. Here 2x, 2 into x is 2x. Here only one term is here. Now 3 into x into y into z, we will get 3x by z is the single term. Minus 5 is also a single term. 3 by 4 into z is also a single term. So a polynomial of one term is called a monomial. Now we can say so many examples for this monomial. Now observe, a polynomial of two terms is called a binomial. Bi means two, mial means terms, binomial means a polynomial. The polynomial which is consisting two terms is called a binomial. Now observe the examples here. The examples are 5x 5 minus 3, 5y minus 3. The combination of two terms here, 5y is the term and 3 is the term. These two terms are combined with minus, and we can say this is the polynomial because y is the variable. The variable having the exponent is plus 1. So this is called a polynomial, and this polynomial consisting two terms, that's why we call this is the binomial. Now observe, 4z cube plus 7 having two terms, this is also binomial. 5xyz minus x, etc. These all are the binomials. And a polynomial of three terms is called trinomial. For example, here 90xz plus 16x minus 1 by 4. Here three terms are here. What are the three terms? 90xz is the first term in this expression, 16x is the second term, minus 1 by 4 is the third term. So the combination of three terms are here. So this algebraic expression is, first of all, it is a polynomial because every variable having the non-negative integer as its exponent. That's why this is a polynomial, and this polynomial is consisting three terms. That's why we call this is a trinomial. And x minus y minus 7 is also trinomial. 2ax plus 3by minus xy is also a trinomial. Now let us observe degree of a polynomial. The highest power of the variable in a polynomial is the degree of the polynomial. Observe the students here. What is degree? The highest power of the variable. The polynomial which is consisting so many variables, but the variable which is containing the highest power is called the degree of the polynomial. Observe by example, we can observe here. The first example is 2 plus x square. The variable is x. Highest exponent of variable is 2. Therefore, the degree of the polynomial is 2. Now observe the second example here. 2x cube minus 5x square plus 9x plus 8. Highest exponent of the variable is 3. Therefore, degree of the polynomial according to their degrees. Now observe the first example here. The first example, 2x plus 3. Is it polynomial? Yes, because it is the combination of two terms and the variable having the non-negative integer as its exponent. Exponent is 1 is a whole number or 1 is a non-negative integer, so we can say this is a polynomial. This polynomial having two terms and we can say this is the binomial. What is the degree here? Degree of the polynomial is 1. What is the type of polynomial? Such type of polynomial, a polynomial of degree 1 is called a linear polynomial. So the degree of the polynomial is 1. So a polynomial of degree 1 is called a linear polynomial. Now let us go to second example here. 5x square minus 3x plus 2. What is the degree here? The degree is 2. A polynomial of degree 2 is called a quadratic polynomial. Now observe the third example here. 2x cube minus 5x square plus 9x plus 8. Is it a polynomial? Yes, because here x is the one variable are in this expression. All the variables having the exponents are 3 plus 2 plus 1 and here 8 into x to the power of 0. So here all the exponents are whole numbers. So the degree of this polynomial is 3. So a polynomial of degree 3 is called a cubic polynomial. Let us once again observe the types of polynomial according to their degrees: linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial and cubic polynomial. According to their terms, there are three types. One is monomial. If two terms are there, we can say that is binomial. If it has in three terms, we can say it is a trinomial or polynomial. Now constant polynomial. Observe here, constant polynomial. A polynomial of a degree 0 is called constant polynomial. For example, minus 3 by 5. Minus 3 by 5 is the constant polynomial. Its degree is 0. Minus 2 into x to the power of 0. What is the value of x to the power of 0? 1. Minus 2 into 1 is equal to 1. What is the degree of this expression here? Or what is the degree of this polynomial? 0. If the degree of the polynomial is 0, we can say it is a constant. What is the general here? Linear polynomial. Already we discussed in before slide here, previous slide, linear polynomial. Here ax plus b is said to be a linear polynomial. Why? Because here x is the variable, its degree is 1, so we can say this is the linear polynomial. So general form of a linear polynomial is ax plus b. Now here observe here, ax square plus bx plus c. What is the highest degree of this expression or polynomial? 2. If the polynomial having its degree is 2, that polynomial is said to be quadratic polynomial. General form of a quadratic polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c, where a is not equal to 0. If what happened if a is equal to 0? If a is equal to 0, we will get bx plus c, and bx plus c again a linear polynomial. That's why in a quadratic polynomial a should not equal to 0. Now ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d is a polynomial. In this polynomial highest degree is 3. So if the polynomial having highest degree is 3, we can say this is a cubic polynomial. So general form of a cubic polynomial is ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus value of a polynomial at a given point. Now let us name it as a polynomial by a px. What is px? Px is a polynomial in variable x. A is a real number. We know about the real numbers. So a is a real number. Then the value obtained by putting x is equal to a in px is called the value of a polynomial px at x is equal to a. What is the meaning of this one? If px is the polynomial, we are replacing x by a. We are the value which is obtained by replacing x by a. That means we are substituting instead of x by a real number. The value what we got is called value of a polynomial at a given point. For example here, if p of x is equal to 8x square minus 4x plus 7, is it a polynomial? Yes, it is a polynomial. It was named by px. We can say f of x or g of x, we can name it as like this. So p of x is equal to 8x square minus 4x plus 7. Then its value at x is equal to 2 is given by p of 2. We are replacing x by 2 by putting x is equal to 2. Instead of x, we are replacing x by 2 here, 8. Here x, instead of this x, we are replacing x by 2 and its exponent is square. So 8 into 2 square minus 4 into 2 plus 7. So 2 square is equal to 4 minus here 4 2s are 8 plus 7. 8 4s are 32 minus 8 plus 7. So this is 32 plus 7 is equal to 39 minus 8 is equal to 31. Now thus the value of px at x is equal to 2 is 31. So this is the value of a polynomial at a given point. What is the given point here? X is equal to. What is the value of px at x is equal to? The value of polynomial 8x square minus 4x plus 7 is 31 at x is equal to 2. That means we are obtaining the value by putting a real number instead of x. Next, zeros of a polynomial. A real number a is a zero of a polynomial px if p of a is equal to 0. In this case, a is also called a root of the equation p of x is equal to 0. What is the meaning of 0 of a polynomial? Here every linear polynomial in one variable has a unique 0. So here in this p of x is equal to, we got x 31 at x is equal to 2. If we substitute any value at x instead of x, if we got the value of this polynomial is 0, then that point or that value is said to be a 0 of a polynomial. Now observe here, a non-zero constant polynomial has no zeros here. What is the constant? The constant polynomial has its exponent is 0, so it has no zeros here. Its value of its 0 of a polynomial is 0, and every real number is a 0 of the 0 polynomial. A quadratic polynomial. What is the quadratic polynomial? If ax square plus bx plus c is said to be a quadratic polynomial. This quadratic polynomial, every quadratic polynomial can have at most 2 zeros. That means if we substitute here x is equal to 2, here we get x, the value is 31. Suppose if we substitute here x is equal to minus 2, if we at the point p of minus 2, if it is 0, that minus 2 is said to be 0 of the polynomial. This is the quadratic polynomial. So every quadratic polynomial has 2 zeros. So a quadratic polynomial can have at most 2 zeros. Like that, a cubic polynomial can have at most 3 zeros. Now one example here, check minus 1 is the 0 of a polynomial. P of x is equal to x square minus 5x minus 6. What is p of x is equal to x square minus 5x minus 6. We are substituting minus 1 instead of x. So this is minus 1 square minus 5 into, instead of x we are substituting minus 1 and minus 6 is here. So minus 1 square is equal to 1 and minus 5 into minus 1 is equal to plus 5 minus 6. 1 plus 5 is equal to 6 and minus 6 is equal to 0. Here p of minus 1 is equal to 0. So minus 1 is the 0 of a given polynomial. If p of minus 1 is not equal to 0, we can say that minus 1 is not the 0 of a polynomial. If what we are replacing here, instead of x we are replacing by minus 1. If we are substituting minus 1 instead of x, then we will get p of minus 1 is equal to 0. We can say minus 1 is the 0 of given polynomial. If p of minus 1 is not equal to 0, we say that minus 1 is the not 0 of the